lunch or dinner for the family. I don't know. I don't even know why the boy had it. But he has it. I shared with you a couple of weeks ago that Jesus is saying to you that whatever you have, no matter how much it is, when you put it in my hands, I'll take it, give it, and bless it. And I always give you more back than you give to me. We understand that in this particular text that Jesus is saying to the disciples, listen, don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. Isn't it strange how much time we spend worrying about what we don't have, rather than celebrating and being appreciative of what we do have? Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. You working with me? Elwood, are you paying attention? Yeah, I need you right now. I need you to understand that no matter what you don't have, if you got the Word of God,
amen.
The ball is in your court. All right. You can make it without having everything. Why do you think that when the Jesus disciples came to him after they had heard John's disciples pray, hey man, come on, teach us how to pray. We heard John, boys over there, man, they got prayer that moves. Jesus says, the scriptures say, and Jesus talked up saying, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Then he goes on down the thing and said, give us our daily. Even if it looked like things are barren, trust that if you got the Word, you got daily cover. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
But I want you to understand again, I'm trying to reiterate this now. I need you to understand that you are moving from the defensive to the offensive. Yeah. You move to a position where you understand that the power is in your hand. You got possession, and the moves and the plays are on you. How did you get all that out of the text? Watch it. Verse number 23 says that Jesus taught them saying this. Jesus said to them all, if any man come after me, you got an opportunity to be on either team you want to be on. You got an opportunity to play for either team you want to play for. Jesus is saying to you that the option is yours. If any man come after me, the Super Bowl winning champion.
Saints.
Now you can choose the other team if you want to. But this is the best team. You say, wait a minute, how did I pick? You choose every day. If you're in this room and you have not given Jesus your life, I want you to know that you're on the opposing team. Now you can call it opposing team, whatever you want to name it, brand it, it's just opposing Jesus' team. But Jesus is saying that if any man come after me, what Jesus says that any man wants to join my team. And you have to know that joining his team is a free will, it's a choice of yours. Now you do know that they have recruiting days for all athletes, don't you? And you do know that the recruiter goes out and they try to sell their team and say, you know what, this right here is the best benefit package you're going to get. This is what we're offering you in salary compensation. These are the things that's going to go with it, and then we're going to give you some signing bonuses. Hey, make it look really good so the person that's been recruited said, you know what, that sounds good. I want to let you know that when you look into the Word of God, you find out what God gives you.
Your contract.
Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That's the promise that he made. He promised that I'm going to make ways. If you get in a place that you can't understand how you're going to come out, miracle worker is what I do. If you got my word, I'm going to do just what my word says it's going to do. I'm a promise keeper. If you're in a place stuck and the lights off, I'm light in the darkness. But how does God end up being light in the darkness? Amen. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. Listen, they might not see, but you'll always see. That's just some of the benefits of signing on. What is the bonus of, what's the bonus of signing on? Eternal salvation. I hope I'm making sense here. I'm just trying to make this preschool. Y'all ready? If any man joins my team, he must deny himself. One of the things that happen in church more often is that when people come in, they don't want the word, they want their way. Have you ever heard a person come in that's supposed to surrender their life to Jesus come in and tell you, well, I think? People get hired on jobs and they come in and they act like they own the company. What they need to be doing is. Jesus saying that if you join my team, I need you to come in knowing that you are a team player and not a team owner. There's a difference between a team player and a team owner. I don't need to go through that, do it. So we have to understand, Jesus saying that if any man come after me, if any man join my team, then he has to realize that he is a team player. He comes in and aligns himself with me, the truth. Y'all still hot and sleeping? He must deny himself. We cannot come to Jesus with all the answers. One of the greatest revelations I had in school, when I was doing undergraduate and when I was doing graduate, my undergraduate religion and philosophy, what I learned in undergraduate was, in my religious studies, I learned how much I didn't know. When I went and did my graduate studies in theology, guess what I learned? I learned how much I didn't know. Because at one point I thought I had the answers. But when you begin to deal with God and God begins to reveal His truth to you, you end up running across stuff that's, wait a minute, that ain't what I thought. Because you really think that God gives you permission to curse folk out, but God said, whoop, whoop, flag on the plate. Flag on the plate.
Personal foul.
You have to deny yourself. Let me tell you something. You come in and you wear the team's uniform. You can't come in and wear what you want to wear. You have to come in and wear the team's uniform. You have to come in and learn the plays. And where are the plays found? In the Word. You cannot be on Jesus' team and don't know the plays. In other words, you can't be on Jesus' team and you ain't reading your Word. Amen. Amen. I'm just trying to keep it simple. I hope I'm preaching hard, but I'm preaching simple. Any man come after me, he must deny himself. Y'all forgive me for all this bother, but I told somebody something wrong. Oh, I ain't gonna follow. If I do, catch me. I just want you to know, if you want, Jesus will lean in on you. I need 6 volunteers, and I don't need them to take all day. Johnny, Dennis, Tyrone.
6.
Come on, come on right here. All right. I need, how many I got?
6.
I'm playing linebacker.
All right. He's on the opposing.
See what I mean? You come and join the team. You're on Jesus' team. And you come in and tell Jesus what you're going to play. I ain't doing no running back. I ain't going to play no fullback. Do you know? Watch. Take the shot. Do you know? Watch the lesson. Do you know how many athletes have been recruited, but when they got to the team, they didn't play the positions that they thought they were going to play? I have a nephew that plays in the Canadian League. He started out in high school. He was the first black quarterback for his high school. But when he went to Auburn, they shifted him from quarterback to wide receiver. Because when he got in the coach's possession,
They saw his skill set.
the coach says, based upon your abilities, you work better in this place. See, I was trying to fix it. He said, wherever you want me, coach. Wherever you want me, coach. I'm not done with the text, so what I need to do, I need 2 people on chain. 2 chains. I need 2 on offense and 2 on defense. Y'all probably want to move. Because this might hit somebody.
It's about to get rough.
But I need y'all to let Scotty them get against the Ravens. I want you to know that before you go ahead, Scotty. What I want you to know is before you made a decision to follow Jesus, your goal line was hell.
It ain't hard to get there.
Yeah. If you ain't a believer, that's where you're going. That's where you're headed. But I want you just slightly above that.
Just out of hell.
You got the chain? You good? I saw you yesterday. You know you are. No. Okay, come on. You on a different defense. On defense. On defense. On defense. Y'all offense. Hold this till I finish preaching. I want y'all to see this. Everybody that's looking at this setting, most of you all are paying attention to the offense and the defense.
But not the
Very
ref.
little attention
To the
is
ref.
given to the men on the chain.
The referee.
All right. What the offense know is that we are at the goal line. But this is not where we score. This is not where we want to be because this is hell. Down here, at this field goal, this heaven.
Make it plain, son.
I'm trying. If any man come after me, if any man wants to join my team, he must deny himself. He must become a team player and not a team owner. Take up his cross simply means this, that I'm going to have some hits. I'm going to have some blows. I expect to be tackled. I expect to be blocked. I expect to be stopped. I expect to have some pain. That's my cross. I expect to have some suffering because I'm in this game. Can I go ahead and preach for all? Listen, I signed on. I decided that I'm joining my team. I decided that I don't want to be on that field goal. My aim is this field goal, but I know that that's far reach. How often will I ever get the ball and go straight down there? Rarely.
Almost never.
So what has happened in the art of football is they have broken up the strategy of scoring in increments. It's called 10-yard game.
First down.
Come on, son.
Are you with me? What I want you to understand is that Jesus is not always expecting you to get a score, but Jesus is always expecting you to be progressive.
Just move things.
He's always expecting you to be progressive.
Just move the chains.
Come on, son.
The chain that Dennis holds tells you where the ball is set. So you got to back up to your line. The pole that Scotty holds tells you where the 10 yards are.
Free.
So is the goal, is the mark the goal, or is the mark the chain? It's Scotty's.
I've always been the boy.
If any man come after me, lift his eyes, take up his cross daily and follow me. What Jesus is saying is that if you follow me, I'm going to lead you there.
All right, man.
But I want you to see that when you take up your cross, don't think that the devil ain't going to try to block you. Susan, how do we stop crying and whimpering and expecting to be pampered? We expect that because we go in the game knowing that if I touch this ball, the defense responsibility is to block me, to hit me as hard as they can, to try to prevent me. I know the goal is to try to get the ball back, but if I can hit you hard walked up to cause an injury, then I can get you sidelined. You got to know that the devil is not always after the ball. Sometimes the devil is after the person that got the ball also. I think I said again, please, fellas, we have to understand that when we come and decide to be on Jesus' team, that this thing has a cross that comes with it. It's going to be heavy. It's going to make some folk walk away from us. It's going to make some folk change sides on us. Some folk that was walking with you going to be trying to block you, and you're going to say, where you come from? So what ends up happening is that this side of the team must understand it is their intent to block you. Why are we so blind and surprised? Because the devil tried to stop our progress. It's his job.
That's what he do.
He's playing his part. I'm for real. We come to church. We come to Christ. We change church. We come to Christ understanding that there is going to be a defensive line. Their objective is to prevent any yard gainage that they could possibly do. Why is that important? Let me help you understand why that's important. Because the closer I keep you to this goal, the greater my opportunities are to get you over here. Notice that most of the time when they kick the football, they punt to the receiving team, it usually ends up somewhere about what? 5, 10-yard line. They're trying to get it as close to the goal line as they possibly get to their goal line as they possibly can. So don't think that when the devil releases you, he's not trying to get you as close to his goal line as he possibly can. Don't think that he's not always trying to push you back to his goal line if he possibly can. If he doesn't have possession where you're being reactive and not proactive. Where he's got you acting like he's in control rather than you and God being in control. Y'all ready? Ready? We're going to call a play. Name a play.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep. If I call the play, y'all know the play? Y'all know the play? How y'all know the play? The answer is because I read my word. The answer is because I read my word. I read the playbook. I read the playbook.
Otherwise,
What's
you
in the
wouldn't be
playbook? Rejoice with me and shall speak evil of you and shall hate you for my name's sake. What's the playbook? Rejoice. What's the play? When folk hate you, what do?
Bless you.
What's the opposite of hate?
Love it.
Love them. See, you're on defense. You ain't supposed to get them no answer. Are you with me? You with me? That's in the playbook. That's in the playbook. You know it because you read the word. The play's called what?
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep. Did y'all hear what he just said? He repeated the play. How does he know the play?
He read the book.
He know the book too.
He used to play for the team. He used to be on the team. Hey, he used to be on the team.
He knows the playbook just like you know the playbook. That's why he's able to strategize as a defense. It amazes me. This gets out of the subject coming out of the book coming back. It amazes me how linemen are able to line up and determine how they're going to get back to the quarterback. You know, the offensive line has an awesome job. They are there to defend or protect the quarterback while at the same time creating openings for players to gain yardage. So they don't have a one-track mind. When they think, they're always thinking about the team. They're always thinking about the team. They're always thinking about the team. When they play, they are playing for the team. I'm the quarterback, and y'all do know that there's some people in church that want to get to you.
What? No. Nah.
Oh, it ain't just me. Hold on a minute. Watch this right here. Catch this. That's the preacher steward. Yeah. And because he is the preacher steward, you don't think there's no folk that's out to get him? You give me that back. This the mother board. Yeah. Just because they on the deaconess board, you don't think that they have no opposition? And sometimes the opposition sits right
behind him.
Can I say it? What's the young guy that's played for the Chiefs? What's his name, the quarterback? Mahomes. You don't think his teammates ain't privately saying why he always got to run? Because the boy's crazy. He can sling it, run it. Oh, he just did. Oh, I ain't got nobody to throw it to. I got it. You don't think there's somebody on this team not saying, now look at that. He trying to be MVP. Somebody saying that.
I gotta go all the way out there and protect him.
Don't think that because you are doing more than other folk, it's getting done. Don't think the folk that don't want to do nothing ain't saying nothing about you.
Yes, sir.
On your job, you getting it done, and really you holding everybody's job down. Your performance is the reason why everybody got a job. Because they didn't let the whole department go until you said, here is the report. And folk hating on you and don't know how much they really need to be singing for you. Ain't nobody doing nothing all day long, all week long. Reports are made, gotta be made. They saying, well, I don't care. What they gonna do anyway? The boy just got through the shine. We can ready let the whole department go. Your crazy self got an epiphany in the night. The Holy Spirit spoke to you and said, listen, here are the keys you need. You put that report together and said, whoo, I didn't think I was gonna get through this thing. And you submitted to your boss, and your boss told you, thank you, because today was the day everybody was going home if I didn't get this. You ain't let's finish this up so we go to the house. At least y'all go to the store. This is what I want you to see. You ready? What I want you to see, they're not going to hurt each other. But what I want you to do, y'all pretend real good now, because I don't want to pay for this initiative. I want you to move forward. But I want you to move forward too. Each time the player decides we're going to move forward, notice that the defense doesn't move back. Don't expect the devil to get out your way. When you move forward, we move forward. Sometimes what ends up happening, Tyrone, is that y'all let them get 5 yards. When they get 5 yards, what happens to Dennis? Then it comes up 5 yards because he let them know. He lets them know. He lets them know
their position.
Come on, church, I gave you
their position. Their current position. He lets them know their progression and where they are now positioned according to getting the 10. And let me make it plain. Yes.
What Tyrone just did, what this team just did was went to Bible play. 5 yards. That's a whole nother conversation. I know what y'all think. What Bible class got to do with this thing? I mean, how did you learn how to be a cook? How did you learn how to be an auto technician? How did you learn how to be an accountant? How did you learn how to do business? How did you learn how to put your right shoe on your right foot?
Practice.
How did you learn how to do table etiquette? How did you learn how to match clothes in no colors? We went to... Hello?
Facts.
Just checking. So what ends up happening here is that they came to Bible class, learned some stuff, applied it, they gained $5. The ball now is ready for a new play. We're going to call it Bluebird. Bluebird.
Yes, you may.
So what ends up happening, when Tyrone and them get ready to move forward, what does defense do? This happens over and over again in football. Over and over again. Each time the offense moves, the defense is going to move. Because their objective is to what? Not allow them to gain yardage. Sometimes in life, what will happen is that you will end up losing yardage. That setback is called loss of a job. Grieving. Unforgiveness. Jealousy. Can I take a moment real quick?
Yes, you may.
Preach, Adam, preach. You'll lose some yards. But I want you to know that even though you've lost yards, you still have possession.
All right now.
Now, we've gone as far as we can go. They did not score. The ball somehow got fumbled and ended up in the defense hand. Now they're on the offense. And my offense team goes off the field and the defense team comes on. Why do they change? Because sometimes offense is designed only for offense and defense understands defense better. That's why something happens like this. When we're on the defense, we're trying to prevent the devil from pushing or scoring with us. Like, get our children.
Amen.
Make us speed. Am I with you? Are you with me?
Roll rage.
Lies. Because the temptation is there. And you have to protect yourself against it. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Usually the defensive line looks a little bit larger than the offensive line. Usually. You play golf. Usually. I want you to understand something. This team here by design has learned how to read the offense.
All right.
They designed to do that. Their objective really is one thing. To get us back in possession of the ball. You want to prevent it from scoring, and you want to get that ball back. Are you with me? So it ends up happening because I came to Bible study, came to Saturday prayer, came to worship experience, heard a song that moved my spirit, heard a sermon that helped my life. I'm back in possession. So at this particular point, they end up making a 10-yard gain. What happens when they make a 10-yard gain?
Move both the chains.
Move the chain. Then they get another 5 yards. Move the chain. They get another 2 yards. What happened?
Move one chain.
They get another 5 plus 2 is 7. They need 3 more. 3 more yards. What happens to Scotty? Two things have happened. As we continue to progress ourselves towards heaven, we end up with a marker that tells us two things. Your goal is here. Your line is here. Now let me tell you something. The last 10 yards are the most difficult yards to get.
Go yard stance.
What you call it? Red zone. Why is it red?
Go yard stance.
It's when you give it offensively and defensively everything you got. The hell you've been going through is because you in red zone. The reason you can't sleep at night is because you're in red zone. Why devils coming from every side is because you're in red zone. But if you keep your eyes on the chain, because where I once was, I'm not there anymore. When I look back, I'm closer to my goal than when I first started. It's because when I went through things in my life, I held the word in my heart. And I kept on gaining yardage after yardage and inch after inch. And sometimes I got my yardage on my knees, on my belly, running and being hit from every side. Sometimes it was one player. Sometimes it was three players. Sometimes it was the whole line on top of me. But nonetheless, I held the ball. In other words, I held on to God's word. And I remained faithful. I guarded the word that was in my heart. And I was able to move closer, closer, and closer. That's why that boy sung this song. I had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days, and I've had some lonely nights. Because he understood the red zone. This is the essence of life as I go to my close. Is that you started way back on. The devil always plays defense to try to stop you from getting where you're trying to go. That's his job, and stop crying about it and start expecting it. Begin to have some planning to know that listen, he don't want you to progress now. But you have to realize that your progression is not in the devil's hand, it's in your hand. And as long as you listen to what play God call, you will always be able to gain some yardage. And if you shall fumble the ball, I want you to know that God got something to help you. It's called the Holy Spirit. He jumps in on the defense, and he does what you're not able to do by yourself. You just got to listen because plays are being called on every side. Whether you're on offense or defense, there's a playbook for both sides. So now we're backed up. We're on the 1 yard line. This is the toughest fight of your life. Because you're eager to score and they don't want you to score. I want you to understand that this particular point in time there's a whole lot of conversation going on the line, on the line. They talking about your mama, they talking about your daddy, they talking about your children. They calling you all kind of names other than the child of God. I want you to understand, because what the devil understands at this particular point, if I can get in your head, I can get you out the game. I can make you lose your focus. You started out way down yonder, watching your 10-yard marker, but now your goal and your eyes is set on the goal to score. You're too close to score, and I don't want you to score. So I'll say some nasty things. I'll do some nasty things. I'll tell some lies on you. I'll make you doubt yourself. I'll make you begin to doubt God. I'll raise a whole lot of noise so that you are distracted. Did I just answer the chaos in your life? Because you're at the goal line. Do you understand now why the noise is so much louder than it ever been? Because you're at the goal. Jesus says, follow me. song I got in my mind. Let me check the sound. Did she find something, yes or no? But I asked her about it. Did she find it? No? No? I can't see. No. Tell me the song I got in my mind. Victory in Jesus. My Savior. That's a song I got in my mind. I want you to understand that when you get to this particular place, you still can't celebrate. You're on the 1-yard line. But I want you to understand that you are closer to victory than you were when you first started out. Even though the defense line is talking all kind of noise in your ear, you got to tell yourself, I didn't make it this far not to score. I've been through too much not to score. I have too many knocks and too many bruises and too many scars and too much pain not to score at this particular point. Why do you need to keep pushing? Is because you've gone through too much to get to this place. I want to say to you in my closing, your objective in this game is to keep the chains moving. You don't have to get 10 yards at a time. You got 4 opportunities. If you can score your first down in 1, 2, or 3, sometimes people hold the ball in the 4th possession and say, listen, I'm too close not to try it. I want you to know that if you give it your all, baby, give it your all, then when you get your 10 yards, you can start it all over again. Keep going and keep moving and keep pressing your way. Gaining and progressing along your way. Don't get caught up on the sidelines, because I want you to understand that most of the people that come to the game came to spectate. A lot of folks have been coming to see what you were going to do. Everybody that's in your crowd ain't come to cheer, they come to see what you were going to do. And if you're going to be seen, then you lay your best on the field. The audience is always going to be big, especially when you got good things going on. You wonder why everybody talking about you is because the crowd grew and because you were doing amazing things. If it wasn't nothing to talk about, you wouldn't get a headline. But you got to take confidence in knowing that I must be doing something right. Focus up to this point has been on the chain. At this point, when we live life full, done our best in our walk, our talk, we live our days as though it's our last. We always know that in long term, it's the goal line that we go for. Look and start with making progress every day. Let me tell you what I just did. Y'all can have a seat. Let me tell you what I just did. I just dispelled the idea that everybody got faults. Because if you're progressing, you're working through your faults. Everybody got issues. Yes, we do. But if you're progressing, you're working through the issues. What is this? Who has possession? So I'm now proactive and not. I joined the team and not the owner. I don't know all my team players, but I got to learn them. I got to realize that whatever happens, we're all on the We're all on the. There's a lot more I'm going to say, well, could say that I'm not going to say. Beneath the cleansing blood. Come on, help me sing victory. Victory.